In the back of my book is my vampire story, and I don't believe in vampires. I still don't, but if vampires exist, I met one. um, it was the craziest thing that's ever happened to me. So my very first shop was a stupid shop, but I was desperate. I couldn't find any real estate in the French Quarter. So I got this shop that had a long carriageway, and then there was a mirror, and then you had to go to the right to enter the shop. And I was there late. But my dog always worked with me, and she was a very, very kind black German Shepherd, and she was about 13 at the time. And so when we make our own candles at the shop, and they're really magical. So I was in the middle of pouring wax, but every time somebody would come into the shop, she would sit up, and I could see her from my vantage point. She didn't just sit up; she stood up and she started growling, and she never did that, right? And then I hear a man or somebody walk in with a cane. You know how that sounds, walking with a cane. And I said, "Hey, I'll be right there. You know, I'm pouring wax." And so I was hurrying, and she was growling still. So I come around, and there's this man that, you know, I tried to make him everything but Romanian, but he was Romanian. I was like Greek, explaining. No, he had a Romanian accent. He had like tailored clothes on, not Gothic clothes. Black though, black pants, black tailored shirt, like it fit him perfectly. Very attractive, salt and pepper hair. But he was probably like in his 40s, and he had his very elaborate cane. That was the only thing that was off. And what made me nervous, because I don't really get nervous, but I was sitting there, and he was talking, or no, he wasn't talking. He was walking around, and I was talking like I usually do. And I have my hand on my dog's head, and I could hear her and see feel the vibration. So I think that's why I was so nervous.